Hello guys, welcome back to Surya's One. Today we are at day 12 of our 50-day SQL challenge, and today problem name is 1280 students and examination. So here we have a table like student with attributes student ID and student name, and here they are mentioning student ID is the primary key. Okay, and then each row of this table contains ID and the name of one student in the school. Okay, and then the next thing is we do have a subject table where we have only one attribute named subject, and subject is the primary key column with unique values for this table. Okay, and then the next table is examination table, and which we have an attribute like student ID and then the subject name. Okay, and here they are saying there are no primary key combination for these values. It may contain duplicates as well, because each student from the student table can take every course from the subject table at n number of times. Okay, so each row of this table indicates that student ID attended the exams of subject names. Okay, with the subject particular name, like which particular student has attended which subject, like that. Let's see the example data now. Before that, let's see the problem statement. Write a solution to find the number of times each student attended each exam. Return the results table order by student ID and then the subject name. So they are asking us to order the table name based on student ID and then the subject name. Okay, so now we have students table and we have subjects table and we have an examination table. Okay, so if you see the examination table, student 1 who has attended math 1 time, 2 time and 3 time. So if you see the output, student 1 is nothing but Alice who attended max 3 times, so in the output it is coming as 3. And similarly, you will see the student 2 who has attended programming 1 time and 1 time only. So if you see the Alice 2 programming 1 has come in the output. Okay, so we need to build this output based on this 3 input tables which we have. Okay, I hope you are clear with the requirement. Let's start to solve the problem. So we have a student table. Select star from students. Yes, actually here people might confuse which joins to choose, because if you see the students table and subject table, there is no key to join. And if you see the students table and examination table, here if we see one student ID 1, 2, 13 and 6 are present, but in the examination table we don't have 6, we have only 1, 2 and 13. We don't have 6 in that particular examination table as well, but in the output if you see we have 6 also present in the output. Okay, so we need to build a logic in such a way so that we won't lose the data. If we don't want to lose the data from the base table, then we will use the left join. That is fine. But if we use the left join, even if we use the left join here, for Alex, the subject name won't come. Like if it simply directly take the student table and then the examination table data, we don't have Alex in the examination table. So for Alex, we will not get the required subjects, right? So what we need to do is we need to join the student with the subject table using a cross join. So cross join came into a picture here. Okay, cross join subjects. Yes. Actually, what this cross join will do is it will create a Cartesian product for us. Let's say for student ID 1 alias, it will have maths, physics and programming. Similarly, for student Bob, it will have maths, physics and programming. So each row of the table, base table, will join with all the row of the table in the second table without any specific condition. Okay, let me pull here like students dot student ID and then subjects student dot student name and then subjects dot subject name. Okay, let me run this piece of code now. So if you see, it has created the Cartesian product for us. So for here if you see, it has created a Cartesian product for us. Okay, let me order the table. Order by s dot student ID and then ss dot subject name. Okay, let me run this now so that our output will be in a perfect order and you guys also will be able to understand it much clearly. Cool. If you see the output for 1 alias, it joined with all the math, physics and programming. Similarly, Bob has joined with math, physics and programming. and then Alex math physics, John and math physics. So now this Alex is not present in the examination table. So even though if we join this with our what to say examination table, then this Alex record will not match. We will get the subject name for Alex as well, and we will came to know whether he is attended or not itself. Okay, if you see this explanation here, if you see this explanation, they have explained you how the results to be. I want you guys to go through it. Okay, now let's solve the remaining problem. So what we need to do is we need to join this result with our examination table, and for that we will use a left join without losing any record from the base table. Left join examinations e on e dot sorry s dot student id equal to e dot student id, and then we can join it based on name as well for the safer side, but here the student id itself will be more than enough, but I will do a join based on student name also. Okay, I don't think student name is not required, because even the table attribute, if you see, they have mentioned student id itself is a primary key column with unique value, so this join should be enough. Next thing what we need to do is we need to count the number of times that a particular guy has written the exam, right? So how we will count that? If we count the subject name in examination table based on student id, then it will give us the number of times he or she had attended the exam, right? So what we can do is now count e dot subject name as attended exams. Okay, so now then we can group by, like order, group by should be before, then order by should be our last statement that is executing in SQL. So here now we have to group it based on student id, student name and subject name. Let me copy this and paste it here for the faster response, and if I run this, okay, it got failed. Let's see why it has failed. Okay, actually it is counting 2 times. Well, like for each product it is counting 2 times. Let's do one thing. We will add a distinct here. Let me run this now. Okay, I identified the issue, guys. What is happening here? So what happening is here we are grouping it based on student name as well, right? So each student id, with this student id already this record is having duplicates, and here also it is having duplicates, right? So to remove the duplicate issue, it's better to join based on student name as well. Okay, student name equal to e dot subject name. It's better to join it based on subject name. Actually, student name is anyway not available. It will be subject name. S dot subject name equal to ss dot subject name, to avoid the duplicate issue. Okay. Subject not s, it will be e. Cool, now it has accepted the solution. I hope why before it has thrown an error. Yeah, I hope you guys have understood it. So what I will do is I will comment out this join, and then instead of count we will simply take the subject name from the examination table, and I will comment out this group by class as well, otherwise our query will fail. Let me run this now. Sorry. Yeah, so here if you see, this has, the row has become doubled, because the student, here we are doing the left join only based on student id, right? So the student id is present in examination table as well, and here also in the examination table also the record is present 3 times for each subject, like he has attended 3 times each exam, math, physics and programming. Okay, so what happened is, as we joined only based on student ID, math has come 3 times like this, and physics had come 3 times for a single guy, and programming has come 3 times. Okay, that is the reason this is getting failed. So to remove the duplicate issue, we are joining it based on subject name also, that we have generated based on cross join with the subject table, and then it is working now properly without any issue. I hope you guys are clear with the why we have used the subject name in the joining conditions. Okay, if you have any doubts, please do let me know in the comment, guys. I hope you also want to be practice along with me, then only it will be more easy for you guys to understood further and how we are debugging the problems if we find any issues. Okay, let me submit to check whether all the test cases are passed or not. Cool, all the test cases have been passed and it has accepted our solution. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. If you like this video, please do share and subscribe with your friends. It will motivate me to create more quality content. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.